Hello, President. Welcome to Lntv News Live. I'm Edo Tama anchoring this edition of the news program. In the top stories, President George Weah urges Liberians to make the sustenance of peace and stability their foremost responsibility. National Elections Commission finally certificates Edwin Melvin Snow as Senator-elect of Bomi County. The Liberia Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative gets new head of Secretariat after almost 1 year of vetting. And of the home front, Guinea postponed an Ebola vaccination outroad that was to begin on Monday due to bad weather. These developments are all packaged. After this break, we'll be right back. You stay with us if you can. Welcome back to the news program. President George Weah has assured that if his administration does not achieve anything, it would achieve the connection or the pavement of road from Ganta to Zedru. President Weah said the road is the top priority that must be achieved under his leadership. Speaking at the town hall meeting in Zedru over the weekend, the Liberian leader stressed that it will require the collective efforts of international partners to complete the road project.
I left Mosalaru County to go as far as Philocly, where I'm from. It could be maybe 600 kilometers, or 700, or 900, you name it. Even 1,000 kilometers. If that road, if the corridor is paved, I can go and come back to Mosalaru County. But because the roads are not paved is bad, you can spend 3 days. For the oldest independent country, it is wrong. We must do our best. And this is why we're working tirelessly, working hard, even in the pandemic period. We have a good conversation with our partners, and you can see the activities around our villages. We are on the road, Ganta to Tapeta. I show you how well, citizen of Nigeria. We just spoke to our partners. We cannot achieve Ganta to Tapeta, and then we don't do Tapeta to Zedru. As we speak, we are in conversation with the World Bank to make sure that our corridor Tapeta to Zedru is also in line with the project from Ganta to Tapeta, so the 2 roads can finish at the same time.
At the same time, President George Weah is urging the people of Grand Judea County to remain peaceful and tolerant, especially during electioneering period.
Young people, you are the future leaders. Please keep the peace, foster peace with the neighbors, with your family, so we all can live a peaceful life. Ranjida, Zulu Western. I said to you, we just broke down a beautiful hospital because you are keeping the peace. This democratic space that we're in today, that everyone has the right, even our people, our friends of the folk estates, the journalists, they can go freely and speak. They have the right because we gave them the right. So it tells you that we are making sure that each and every Liberian has the right. Now, we have to protect everyone, because where your right begins, other people right ends. Where your right ends, other people right begin. Peace is the essence of the day.
The Liberia Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, LETI, now has a new head of secretariat. Mr. Jeffrey Yates was hired as head of LETI's secretariat and Daniel Nipson as deputy head of the secretariat. LETI's multi-stakeholder steering group made the disclosure recently following a rigorous recruitment exercise that lasted for almost 1 year. Now the National Elections Commission, NEC, has finally certificated Edwin Snow as Bomi County Senator-elect. It comes 3 days after the Supreme Court upheld the Election Commission's declaration of Mr. Snow as winner of the Bomi County senatorial election. NEC Chairperson Deviator Brown Lansana certificated Senator Snow at the Commission's headquarters in Sinko Friday.
Is to certify that Snow Union Edwin Melvin has been duly elected Senator for Bomi County, Republic of Liberia, in the special senatorial election held on 8 December 2020. In testimony thereto, and by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Commissioners of the National Elections Commission, we hereby affix our signatures and the seal of the Commission on this 22nd day of February AD 2021 at the headquarters of the National Elections Commission, the City of Monrovia, County of Montserrat, Republic of Liberia. And this constitutes your legal and sufficient authority. Signed, Honorable Josephine Colgay, Commissioner, Honorable Basilio Kwanga, Commissioner, Honorable Flor Oxley Sayo, Commissioner, Honorable Ernestine Morgan Awa, Commissioner, Honorable Walker A. Dugley, Commissioner, Honorable T. Pla Reeves, Co-Chairperson, and your humble servant, Deviator Brown Lansana, Chairperson, National Elections Commission. Congratulations.
While following his certification, Senator Melvin Snow called for more budgetary support to the National Elections Commission.
Also hold your feet to the fire. I think it's only fair at this time that we begin to give the National Elections Commission the appropriate budgetary support to enable the Commission to carry on its function. Because I've just gone through this process, I can state that it is not possible with Article 83 of the Liberian Constitution, with every candidate or every county coming with cases, and the Election Commission does not have the necessary funding to have magistrate per case, will not be able to satisfy the provision of the Constitution. And I feel what you go through because I'm just from the process and I understand what you go through. So without anything but that you've conducted a free, fair, and transparent election, when some of us even doubted you, when some of us thought the process wouldn't be fair, the process wouldn't be transparent, we all saw the aftermath of the December polls, and I think by now we can attest to your high degree of professionalism and efficiency. I can assure you that both the legislature. I will be going as one of your advocates. So that together we can review the election laws. Together we can give you the necessary funding to do your job. And together we can give you not the necessary funding, but in time, so that you can procure those things, including services, to have a free, fair, and transparent election.
The Liberia Credit Union National Association, LCUNA, and its international partners have begun engaging Liberian national security personnel on the importance of credit union. During one of the gatherings at the Edward B.N. Custody Barracks in Margibi County, LCUNA Executive Director Yakpazuo Jibuzuo stressed the importance of saving among the security personnel.
It's in place to have great men and women from our African countries, Malawi, Kenya, and Uganda, to visit us here and share their experience with us about how credit union improve their livelihoods at military, police barracks, and other military or militia barracks in Africa. The most important thing is that we brought them so that you people can have their contacts and be able to interact with them to know the importance of the credit unions. That's why we brought them, and to share their knowledge of what about the credit union, so that we can also be able to work in our line. The field officers are those people when we agree that we should establish the credit union, they come in to help you to establish the credit union. And every week or 2 weeks will come to make sure that the management that you will set up will be doing the right thing, so that nothing should go ahead or say any discrepancy in terms of accountability, transparency, and something that will affect the integrity and professionalism of how we carry out our code of ethics in the credit system. You will report to us, and we report to the board director that we set among you, and we will issue a commission on audit of your credit union, and we'll bring a report and we'll share with the board director that this is what we see. I think there's a need that we do some transformations in terms of changes in management.
While for his part, the Assistant Chief of Staff for Personnel at the Armed Forces of Liberia, Major David Cooper, lauded the credit union for the move.
The workshop that was just being conducted by the Liberia Credit Union is a very good workshop, and I think that it is in the best interest of personnel of the Armed Forces of Liberia. Like we said in the meeting, because of what the importance the Chief of Staff attached to this workshop, it was the reason that he immediately ordered that he gave the go-ahead for such a workshop to be held in the barracks at a very short notice. And the purpose for that is that the Chief of Staff, being a very fair and very good leader that believes in the support of his subordinate, when such requests were being made to him, he decided to send it down to the units, to the end users, to get their view before a decision would be made. And so that was the purpose for us being present at this workshop today, to take the message back to the Chief of Staff, and then a decision will be made. One major thing that I learned is that such a credit union where it doesn't need the support from external resources to have it functioning is a very unique step in itself, in that its membership towards such a union will be solely dependent on its member. So meaning that the running of the union depends on the cooperation of all of its members.
At the same time, a member of the international team, David Matigwa, stressed that credit union is important for the growth of economies across Africa.
Here in Liberia, we came to visit Liberia for an exchange program whereby we are visiting other credit unions, learning on how they are doing their things, how the challenges they are facing, Also, we share with them our experience from Kenya, how Kenya we are doing the credit union, the SACCOs, how we are doing. So this is the reason why we are here, and especially now where we are here in the barracks, we are here to make sure that they form a credit union, because I understand they don't have a credit union. We want to make sure that they start a credit union that improves lives. If you come to Kenya, you will find out that taking people taking their children to school is about getting money from the credit union. Developing their homes, getting money in their pockets is about the credit union, about SACCOs. So you can see the economy of the country is controlled as a percentage, like 25% of the GDP of our country is controlled by the cooperative sector. We started a small in 1972 with only 690,000 members, but currently we are posting of 63,000 members, and the total asset is 400 million USD. So you could see how we're mobilizing money in a small way, and we don't get financial support from any donor. We don't get any financial support from the government. Ours is just the government provides a conducive environment to do business.
A group of Liberians under the banner Domica is calling on all citizens to engage into positive ventures to help develop the country. Speaking during the induction of the group's officials, its president Afonso Sei encouraged Liberians to help government in creating jobs for the people of Liberia.
Our aim and objective is to help other people. We come out as an organization, we have meetings, we create an avenue where we can help other people in different
in terms of our activities.
Activities mainly we do donations. Last year before the last, we did a donation to an orphanage home. We gave back to Nation Grace orphanage home. We gave back to them. We carry our food items and clothes and other things. We donated it to them. So we as a union, we put ourselves together to help each other. If we have a member who is not working, we manage to help you. We give the opportunity to have a job. If you are not schooling, we manage to help you raise money and put you out there so you can continue your education. If you want to do vocational skills, we put money together with our friends in the US that can always help us do some money. Then we put it together just to make our organization as our friends be together. Leadership is a responsibility that you have to take on and make sure you look out for others. What I'm planning to do with my leadership in the first 2 years, according to our constitution, I'm going to make sure to empower my inferior colleagues, empower them, and I'm also going to make sure we don't have an office space yet. I'm going to work in my strength with my able vice president to create an office space, and I also want to build a network, to create a social media platform that we can have for various chapters, some of our colleagues in the US, Canada, to talk to them, and to just expand the organization and take the organization to the next level, so we can be able to be capacitated to help other people, members within the organization, and other people out there who need help from us. We cannot rely on government for everything, but with your own effort and your commitment, you can put yourself together as an organization, as a group, and the organization can move forward to be a help to other people so you can be recognized in society.
And away from Liberia, now neighboring Guinea has postponed an Ebola vaccination rollout that was to begin on Monday due to bad weather. The plane carrying 11,000 World Health Organization vaccines was unable to land at the Conakry Djiboutiya International Airport on Sunday because of bad weather conditions. The plane was forced to divert to Dakar in Senegal. Guinea's health ministry says they plan to fly the supplies from Dakar on Monday and start the vaccination rollout a day later on Tuesday. It is unclear whether it was possible for the Monday flight to take place. Well, that's all we got in stock for you this morning. Before we let go of you, a reminder of the top stories we followed. President George Weah urges Liberians to make the maintenance of peace and stability their foremost responsibility. National Elections Commission finalist certificates Edwin Melvin Snow as Senator of Bomi County. Liberia Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, LETI, now has a new head of Secretariat following almost 1 year of vetting. And away from home, Guinea postponed an Ebola vaccination rollout due to bad weather conditions. Many thanks to you for watching Lntv News Live. Many thanks to all of our reporters, correspondents, editors, and switchers for making this edition a success. On behalf of the entire production team here at the Liberia National Television, my name is Edward Tama. Thanks for watching. Do have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye.